So hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Nat Fashion Hub, the best fashion channel in the world. So today, without wasting time, we are going to learn how to cut a trouser. All right, and if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn your notification bell on so that whenever I drop my videos, you'll be the first to be notified. So for us to cut this trouser, these are the measurements we're going to be using. The measurements are this. We have a waist measurement of 33. We have a trouser width, that is a tie, the lap, of 26. We have the knee measurement of 18. The ankle is 14, and the trouser length is 36.5. So guys, this is my tape, my French curve, my ruler, my chalks. So without wasting time, let's get into the video and cut this trouser. Alright guys, so when you're cutting your trouser, the first thing you do is to check your fabric to be sure that it's enough to cut your trouser. So this fabric is enough. I've checked it's enough, and you can see I've folded into two. The next thing is that you fold it into two. So you check which is the good side. So this is the good side, so it's going to be inside, while I draft on the bad side. I'm going to start with the front piece. When we are done with the front piece, we move to the back piece. So first we are going to identify all the horizontal lines before going to the vertical lines. And when I mean by horizontal lines, I mean this. I'm going to be using this white chalk, right? Because it will. Okay, let's check this one. Okay, this one too, you can see this one as well. So I'll just use this one. So we're going to identify the beginning point here where we're going to start taking our measurements. We're going to identify this line here. That's the beginning point where we'll be applying our measurements. The next thing for us to do is to get the trouser length, all right? And the length of the trouser we say is 36.5. So this is 36.5 plus 2 inches hemming allowance, that becomes 38.5. So the next thing now is to get the knee length. The knee length is simply the length divided by what? 2. The knee point. So the knee point is this, 36.5 divided by 2. That will be around 18.25. Alright, so here I'll just use 18, alright? So I'm going to mark these points this way so that we can get straight lines to join them. So this is the 18, this is the 36.5, and this is the 38.5. So we're going to join these points together. Guys, this is very simple, very simple. Just watch what I'm doing carefully and you will get everything. It is very simple. So can we see this? The next thing is for us to do what? To get a line this side, okay, where our measurements are going to be applied, because I don't want this to show in our work, the edges to show in our work. So I'll mark like ½ inch out. Alright, mark like ½ inch out. Mark like ½ inch out. Alright, so our measurements are going to be starting from this line inward like that. So the next thing we're going to do now, guys, the next thing we're going to do is to identify our waist. Alright, so the waist measurement, we say the waist is 33. When you're cutting, you divide the waist into 2. So if we divide 33 by 2, by 4 rather, divide waist by 4, divide 33 by 4, you are having 8.25. So measure of 8.25 here from this line, 8.25, and we'll add ½ inch seam allowance to it only. Then we'll come down here by 3/4 inch here, okay, and we'll join this point here back to this. Why are we doing this? The trouser is always higher at the back and a bit lower in front. That is to give it a more better fitting, okay? After this, guys, the next thing we are going to do is to get the crotch length. And how do we get our crotch length? We get our crotch length simply by dividing the waist measurement by 4. So if you divide your waist by 4, which is 33 by 4, you have 8.25. All right, now we are going to add half-inch allowance to this 8 1/4. All right, just to make it a bit free. You can go ahead and use this 8 1/4, but I just want it to be a bit free. That's why I'm adding that half-inch. Let it be a bit free, because a free trouser. So the next thing we are going to do now, we are going to extend this 9 that we have here. Sorry, this 8 3/4 we have here. We extend our 8 3/4 down here, okay, and then we'll join these 2 points together. Now, how do we locate our hip? We locate our hip by measuring 2 inches above this tie line. Now this crotch, we got our crotch length here, okay, to be 8 1/4 we added half-inch, become 8 3/4, and on this crotch length, this becomes our tie line. Please don't get confused. This crotch length we got here, we draw a line and this becomes our tie line, okay. So marking 2 inches above, we have our crotch line, okay, and then at this point we'll mark 1 inch outwards, or 3/4 inch. Let's use 3/4 inch, okay. Now I am going to explain something here. If for instance you had taken the hip measurement, you simply apply your hip measurement here, all right. But if you didn't take any hip measurement, just add 3/4 inch to hit this place, and that's all. Now we said our tie is what? We say our tie is 26 divided by 2, that will be 13. So this is 13 here, and this is our tie. All right, that's our tie. And guys, if you notice, I did not shift minus half-inch here before working on this trouser, because the trouser is, I'm going to either use rope or elastic on the waist. It's going to be very free. That's why I didn't bother to shape it inside here by half-inch, okay. So next thing for us to join this point here to this point. Can you see that, guys? We're getting our crotch as easy, straightforward as that. Now the next thing is for us to do what? Is to now get the fitting line at the center here, so that we can apply our measurements and cut our trouser. How do we get the fitting line? By simply dividing this tie by 2. Divide this by 2. This is it, okay. So what do we have here? We have 6, okay. Now people get confused at times when I do this, okay, but don't be lost. Most of the times I don't use this 6. I minus either 1 or half-inch from it, okay. Like for instance, instead of using this 6 that I got here, I can start to use 5 1/2. When I do this, the trouser gives me a better fitting, okay. So don't be confused. You can still use it without minus anything. So we're having 5 1/2 here. Extend it here. Extend it here. Okay. So we'll join with a straight line. And the next thing will be for us to apply our measurements. So simply, our ankle measurement is 7, okay. So we measure 3 1/2 this side plus 3 1/2 this side, which gives you 7. It's 7 because our ankle is what? Is 14. 14 by 2 will give you 7. So we're looking at 7 here. So 3 1/2 this side, 3 1/2 this side will give you what? 7. Come to the knee measurement. So our knee measurement is 18. That is 9. 4 1/2 this side, 4 1/2 this side will give you what? 9. When you're cutting, you divide your knee measurement by 2. So we have 18. 18 divided by 2 is equal to what? 9. So 4 1/2 this side, 4 1/2 this side will give you 9. Alright? The next thing for us to do is to use our rule and join these points together. Guys, if this video makes sense, please subscribe, like, and share the video. I really appreciate it. So we use our French curve here. We'll curve this line to this place. All right. So this way we turn our French curve like this. Okay. Like this. And we curve this to here. So guys, at this point we are done with this trouser, the front part. Okay, so I'm going to cut it out and then proceed to the what? To the back piece. Any questions, drop in the comment section and I'll quickly attend to all your questions. Okay. Over to our back piece. So guys, now over to our back piece. I'm going to show you just few things we'll do to this back piece and we'll cut it out. Okay. The first thing is this. I'm going to come here, mark 2.5 inches above here. Why? Because the back piece is higher at the waist, alright? And outwards we'll just mark 2 inches. Alright, so this point here will be joined to this point, just like this. You see that? Next thing is for us to now move one of these front pieces. We'll move it this way, okay, leaving an allowance of 2 inches down here, or 2.25 inch down here, 2.25 inch down here. I normally leave that 1/4 inch so that when I'm weaving and my machine can trim off when I'm weaving. So even if it trims off, I still have what I want. So I have 2.25 inch remaining here. Alright. And up here I have 2.75. Always have a difference of ½ inch. Okay. So the next thing is, watch this place. When I'm cutting this place, the back won't be as deep as the front. The back I'll come out on this deep here, I'll come out about ½ inch. Just ½ inch, okay? So this curve will be more like, the curve here will be more like this. It won't be as deep as the front curve. Something like this. Like this. You see this? Is that the curve here will be like? Okay. So let's cut it without wasting time. Now we'll get to this point here. Just watch carefully. I'll cut like this. Open this. Cut this way. Right. So as far as this trouser is concerned, guys, we are done cutting this trouser. If you enjoy watching this video, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button and turn your notification bell on, right? So whenever I drop my amazing videos, you will be the first to be notified, guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate. Welcome to Nard Fashion Hub, the best fashion channel in the world. Thank you, guys.